Hey, I'm Jimmy Slaughter. I'm in a very empty baseball stadium watching a baseball game, and you're watching what I'm doing right now.
Today, Kelsey and I are embarking on a journey to Glacier National Park.
Sweet couch for free.
I have a few things I want to take care of before Kelsey gets up, and then shortly after that we will embark. It'll probably be a 3-hour journey up to Glacier. We'll do some hiking this evening. We're going to camp out in the car up there tonight, and then tomorrow we're doing more hiking and then driving back home. I am amazed at how consistently I lose hardware. Every time I'm going to go on a trip and I want to film stuff, there's always 1 or 2 pieces of something missing. I've been searching for like the last 45 minutes. I can't find one of my other GoPros, and I have this big external battery with a bunch of USB ports on it that is just gone. I do keep finding though little pieces of confetti from the Death to the Backlog video. It's starting to drizzle a little bit. It's supposed to be kind of rainy the next few days in Glacier. But dang, look at that sunrise. Status update, I found my battery. You see, it was in the part of my backpack that isn't actually in any part of my backpack. Like, this is the small pocket and this is the big pocket, but the space in between them, I guess, is where I put this thing. Anyway, yay!
Hi, good morning. Hello. Hey.
Well, we're off.
We're off.
Well, we've arrived at Glacier National Park, the natural habitat of mountain goats, grizzly bears, and UPS delivery drivers. It got real rainy upon our arrival. How do you feel, Kelsey? Are you ready for a nap? Because I kind of feel ready for a nap.
I think it's moving this way. Because that looks much nicer than before. I hope it's going away. Only because we packed snow gear. We didn't pack rain gear.
I packed rain gear. Hey, if I just leave this here, the park janitors come by and pick it up, right?
No, goes in your shirt, you bad boy.
It just got very blustery, Kelsey. Well, thanks for taking that out of my mouth. It's really, you can look at all the spit that's on it.
Well, let me, there you go. It's
Thanks.
much better. It's so pretty. You see the rocks
Oh yeah.
and the colors and the water and the waves
Makes me want to play Mist.
and the sun.
Imagine the force necessary to snap these trees like that. It's a lot. I built this bench for you real quick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We made it back to the car. How would you rate that hike?
I'd give it 4 stars.
4 stars, hell yeah. Alrighty, this is our second hike for the day. This is a portion of forest that burned recently. Apparently the main attraction here is seeing the new forest growing beneath the old forest. These trees are all very young, growing amongst the carcasses of their ancestors.
Oh my, how morbid.
How does it make you feel, Kelsey?
It makes me feel, it's like a fairy tale. It's a chef's kiss.
Sun's peeking through over there, making a giant rainbow over there. It's very bright.
This is insane.
It's going all the way over there. Dang. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Wow.
I don't know how much of this I'm getting, but that just looks insane. There's like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, purple,
yeah.
blue, purple, blue, purple.
Gosh, it's so pretty. It's stupidly pretty. How many stars would you give that?
Probably under normal circumstances, I would have given that hike 3 stars,
Okay.
but it had that rainbow thing going
Yeah.
for it.
It had a
So,
lot going on.
how would you describe your mental state as of late, and how do you feel that this trip affects that?
previously, I had a hard time empathizing with people with depression, because like I've been sad before, sad things have happened, but like on a day-to-day, things are always like fine. Doing the right thing of staying home and not going out and not eating at restaurants and not hanging out with friends and not going to like the river with tons of other people has taken a monumental toll on my mental health. And I would never before quarantine say that I was depressed, but I think I have been experiencing depression over the past couple months. I know you feel partially responsible when this happens, but you can like, you'll like see me like start to like it's like the like wild animal in a cage look. I just like, I'm like my brain is trying to claw its way out of my skull, and I am like cabin fevered, and I am going crazy, and I need to do something. I need to do anything. And so like we've been running a lot, and you making me run has been incredibly helpful to my mental health. I anticipate that when everything is fine and dandy again, and I can go like eat at restaurants and hang out with friends and go to movies and go to farmers markets and go traveling and, you know, do whatever, everything is going to be fine. I'm not going to feel like that anymore because I'm not being deprived of like necessary social interactions to keep this like dumb lizard brain happy.
I think in a way we kind of lucked out, because I experienced a long period of depression from cinema falling apart and from my social circle falling apart. And
yeah, like
so
2 years.
You were strong enough for the most part to carry me when I needed carrying. And it seems like it just worked out.
Yeah, like they just like overlapped.
When I finally
like,
was able to pick myself up for the most part and function normally, that's when you started getting like, when it came to dealing with the quarantine stuff, and especially when it got really smoky outside, so we couldn't even go outside.
Yes, that was a very bad week where like all the fires happened, and so like it was already like, okay, my only saving grace is that Michael and I can go running. And then it became a thing where we couldn't even go outside. Like we couldn't even sit outside. I got a hammock for the balcony. I couldn't even sit in the hammock because the air was so unhealthy that if we went outside, we would also be doing damage to our lungs. How has it made you feel seeing me be a sad person?
I mean, I imagine it was the same for you, but it's stressful for me to see you stressed out. I think we're both relatively independent people, and at least I understand that ultimately I am the only person responsible for my own happiness. It feels like a burden to me if I have to burden someone else with my emotional baggage.
Sure.
I mean, it's not the super like lovey-dovey answer, but there are some times when I'm like trying to be productive or something, and like out of the corner of my eye I can just see you clawing your way up the wall because you're
I'm like in the corner really on the ceiling
cooped up.
Yeah.
And so like it just, even though I don't really want to stop doing what I'm doing and I want to finish whatever I'm working on, I do feel this obligation or responsibility to take the time to make sure that you, I don't know, to do something, whether it's us playing Scrabble or
watching
just
X-Files,
going on a walk to the post office or something, because I know that there's not a equivalent rhyme, I think, for our current relationship setup, but, you know, the happy wife, happy life thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I know that investing in your short-term happiness is an investment in my medium to long-term happiness, because, and it works both ways. Happy husband, happy husband, I don't know. But, like, in any case where you have a partner or partners that you're living with, it's in everybody's best interest to help everybody feel their best, because that just makes the living environment more comfortable.
What's the
rising tides lift all ships?
Yeah.
Well, part of what's been getting you down for so long is that we generally can't go do things, and so we've talked about doing a big glacier trip because we don't have to be around other people, and you can get out of the house and have an adventure. So I'm hoping that already today you're feeling like, and that after another day of this, before we go home,
my batteries,
you'll go home feeling like, I mean, probably not
100,
right as rain, but like maybe 75% charged up.
Uh-oh.
What's going on up here?
I don't know.
Oopsies.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Those California drivers. Look at that rainbow up there. It's following us.
I can't see it.
Oh, it's super bright back there. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. That sun is right in my eyeballs.
Oh my gosh, the sun.
Oh my goodness.
The sun in my balls.
What?
The sun's in my balls.
Oh, dang. This place had 5 stars on Yelp. Mudman Burgers.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
This looks absurd.
Whoa.
This looks insane.
So apparently the mud in Mudman
is chili?
Is an all-beef chili.
Yeah.
Well, I ate most of it. It kind of fell apart there at the end, but that was really good. I think I would give mine 5 stars.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think I would get one that big next time, because I got the mega double, whatever it was called.
Killer Mudman, and I got the baby burger for weenies.
I'd probably go for the middle one, 3rd pound.
I'll give it 5 stars.
It looks real foreboding up ahead.
It's just some foreshadowing for some dark and stormy cuddles that we're about to have.
Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. Golly willikers. Kelsey looked up online places where you're allowed to park overnight for free, and there's this campground right here. So we're just parked
on the river.
Next to the river. It's kind of dark, so I don't know how much of this you can see, but it's very pleasant and secluded, which means that Blair Witch is going to come out of the woods and eat us.
Don't you dare. Michael, you know I'm a big scaredy cat.
I mean, look, there's already some kind of weird marker here. It sounded like a branch cracked over there.
It was up there.
I don't know. It sounded like it came from over there. Kelsey, we're gonna die. I just attached a GoPro with a clamp right there. You want to take bets on whether the GoPro will still be there?
No, because I want it to still be there. Are you putting it in a place where it might fall off? Don't shrug.
I think this has been one of the most surreal experiences of my life.
Surreal.
Yeah, standing in the clouds, watching them move as quickly as they're moving. Like a lot of the shots I've been getting, they're time lapses, so they're slightly faster than real life. I think I've been shooting at roughly 6 times the speed. But even at normal speed, it's just moving so fast. Also, Kelsey, I will have you know that while I was standing up there getting these shots, no fewer than 3 separate people came up to me and said, "Oh my gosh, your hood is so cool. Where did you get it?"
Actually.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
One of them was someone roughly my age, and the other 2 were, one was an older guy who looked like he was probably in his 50s or 60s, and another was an older couple who looked like they were in their 50s and 60s.
How could I have missed that? I'm feeling pretty proud of yourself.
This stop was not originally on our itinerary, but the parking lot for the other place was full. But I'm glad we stopped here. It was neat. It wasn't a long hike or anything, but just some interesting stuff. So we're trying to get where that 29 is right there, but that was all full up. So we went up to where it says Sunrift Gorge next to the 22. That was pretty sweet. Oh, you can see the weather coming in right there. It's crazy when the big gusts come. You can see them on the water blowing at you right before they hit you in the face. Like right here. There's one coming in right there. Jesus Christ. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Kelsey, how does it feel to be in the clouds?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty freaking cool.
Oh man. Glacier's giving off some serious Twin Peaks vibes.
Roll down your window, let the clouds in.
Jesus. Jesus. Clouds all the way down, Kelsey. To be honest, I thought that coming up to Glacier this late in the year was going to make the experience not as good. But seeing Glacier in a sort of autumnal phase,
Good word.
and with this very fall-like weather, I think it was a very enjoyable experience.